Alrighty, well it is 8 o'clock, so let's get started with our 2020 Bowman Baseball Random Player 1 Megabucks break number 2. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against our alphabetical player list. A couple quick notes about this break. I think most of you know this by now, but I always like mentioning this before we get started. All of the players in the player list for this break are only the players that have cards in the 2 Chrome packs within the Mega Box, and the other 4 regular Bowman packs we have spots for listed at the end of the break, and we will send those out unopened to whoever hits those spots. So just wanted to make note of that before we get started. Alrighty. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. Now we've got Jack in the top spot and Brian in the bottom spot. Alright. So let's scroll down now that we've cut and pasted, see who gets the 4 packs. Looks like Joseph gets a pack, Ryan gets a pack, Hector gets a pack, and Brian gets a pack. All right. Congrats on those. Now we will take our list and cut and paste it over to the right, sort it by everyone's names. That way we can see who has which players before we tear into our box and see what we get. Alrighty. Now that we have been through our list, let's tear into our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. Alright, so there are our Chrome packs. There are our 4 base Bowman packs that we will ship out and open. Chrome pack number 1. First card is Everson Pereira, first Bowman. Second card is John Diaz, first Bowman. Oh, how about this? Then we have a purple Damon Jones first Bowman, and that is serial numbered 65 out of 250. See if I can get that serial number to show up there. It's kind of tough with that Mojo refractor pattern there. And then our next card, oh, how about this? Little Joey Bart. And then our last card in pack number 1 is Hans Kraus. Next chrome pack. Our first card is Gerard Encarnacion, first Bowman. And then we have a Sam Huff, first Bowman. And then our next card is a Rookie of the Year favorites, Adbert Olzolay. And then our next card is Brian Mata. And then our last card in the pack is Drew Waters. Alrighty, now that we have opened both of our chrome packs, let's go back through our list and see who gets which cards. First, we'll start with our insert, our Adbert Olzolay Rookie of the Year favorites. And that goes to Pablo. Congrats on that, Pablo. And then next we'll go with our base Mojo refractors. Our first one is Drew Waters. And that goes to Pablo as well. Doubling up, congrats on that. And the next is Brian Mata. And look at that. Pablo with 3 in a row. Congrats on that. And the next is Sam Huff. And that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that, Lawrence. And then next is Gerard Encarnacion. And that goes to Hector. Congrats on that, Hector. And then next is Hans Kraus. And that goes to Jack. Congrats on that, Jack. And the next is Joey Bart. And that goes to Pablo. Card number 4, congrats on that. And then next is John Diaz, first Bowman. And that goes to Pablo as well, with the big stack. And then our last base card is Everson Pereira. And that goes to Pablo as well. Congrats on that. And then lastly is our purple refractor of Damon Jones, serial number to 250. And that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that, Lawrence. Darn it, I didn't even have the list up. Sorry about that. I'll scroll back through just to show where everybody's at. Darn it, sometimes that happens. My apologies. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through. You'll see the names highlighted, just so you know I wasn't pulling information out of thin air or anything, but that's our list. I forgot to put it on the screen though. Sometimes that happens. We got a lot of stuff going. Not that that's an excuse or anything, but just saying. So those are our 10 cards out of our Mojo packs. Alrighty. Sorry about that, guys. My bad. Alrighty. Well, that does conclude our 2020 Bowman Baseball Random Player 1 Mega Box Break number 2. Just thanks for everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back here in about 4 minutes with our 21 Prism Draft Picks Football Random Player 3 Hanger Box Break number 2. Thanks again, everybody. All right, I'll get a random set up for our football break. Thanks again to everybody hitting the likes. We're at a crazy pace this evening. Thanks to everybody that's picking up all those spots in Prism. Looks like we've got a few more of those. I'll update the count real quick.